Movie buffs, welcome to the Movie Bay. This is D. I'm going to give you the movie picks for the week. So we're going to do our 5 movie pick movies. This is 7/25/19, Thursday. I'm going to try to bring these to you every Thursday so you'll have enough time between Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get your movie picks to play on your movie night. And you may not run with any of these, but these are just some ideas. So, and I'm going to try to stick to the same formula. I'm going to give you a family-friendly movie. I'm going to give you a horror movie. I'm going to give you a urban movie. I'm going to give you a family movie that kind of walks the line between younger children and older children. And I'm trying to do a thriller, but this movie pick right here, I think I got 2 horrors. One might be considered a horror slash thriller, but we're going to see. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and present these 5 movies to you. And I think one, when I get to it, I'll let you know which one I think is kind of questionable on the horror side. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. And we're going to move through this kind of quick. First up is the family-friendly movie, Jumanji. This is the original Jumanji. Not to be confused with the reboot, which I think was fantastic. But the original Jumanji is very special. The premise of it is the same, but it's very different. Robin Williams, he's getting trapped in the game. They trying to defeat the forces of the game, just like in the reboot. But this one, if you've never seen this one, which I doubt, I think everybody's seen this one, you will probably agree that this one is the better movie between this and the reboot. Now, they're getting ready to do a second one to the reboot. We'll see how that go. But this is Jumanji. This is our number 1 pick. Well, not number 1 pick overall, but this is the first pick for our movie night, 7/25/19. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a straight-up horror movie. And this is It. This movie is, now, there's a lot of debate between, is this one better than the original? And I'm not going to say to you, for you, is it better? I'm going to say I enjoyed this one a little bit better. I enjoyed it a little bit better, but I'm not going to say it's better. Does that sound weird? I think they both are really good. Different times. It's almost like comparing The Dark Knight to, it's almost like comparing Heath Ledger's Joker to Jack Nicholson's Joker. They're both good, different times. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and say this is a great horror movie. It's got a lot of cringeworthy moments. It's got a lot of moments that'll make you jump a little bit. Is it better than the first It? I'm not going to say it is better. I enjoyed it a little bit more, maybe because it's updated, but it's really good. If you didn't see the original It, go ahead and watch the original It, then watch this one, and then see for yourself. Now, the trailers are already out for the second part, the It Chapter 2. I like what they did with this one, how they broke it down and made you wait for the second part. And I think it's gonna turn out really good because the way they did it. The first It is all one piece. The kids, then the second part is the adults. But that was good too, just a different time. So yeah, It, horror movie for your family night. Now we're gonna go to the urban movie for family night. Again, like I said, every family is different, so there's something here for every family. And we're gonna go with the classic Set It Off. Now this is on DVD. This is available on Blu-ray, but I have no interest in upgrading this to Blu-ray. Like I said, every movie, I'm not really interested in upgrading every movie. This is a fantastic movie. You can see the cast. You got Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith. You have Vivica Fox. What's her name? This is Kimberly Elise. I'm not too sure what she's really known for, but these other 3, they really this is Jada Pinkett, Queen Latifah, Vivica Fox. You don't need to say anymore. They had a bank robbery crew, and they was doing bank jobs and stuff like that. Good movie, particularly sad ending, but it was fitting for the life that they lived. It was a fitting end, but it was very sad. But this is a great movie if you have not seen Set It Off. And this kind of movie is not something that would really bother you because, again, like I said, everybody's different. This is a great movie. It's definitely an urban tale. Next up is going to be the movie that I think walks the line between family-friendly, but maybe not for all ages. I think this one is probably suitable for older kids, because there's a little bit of, not much, just a little bit of adult content, just a little bit. And that will be The Mask with Jim Carrey. If this movie is not anything, it's funny as hell. That's what this is. I guarantee you, if you have not seen this movie will have you laughing a mile a minute. I don't care who you are. I don't care how mean you might be, how big and tough and brolicky you might be. This movie here is just flat out ridiculously funny. I love this movie. It's Jim Carrey. He finds this mask, and the mask amplifies the personality of its wearer. And when he puts it on, the stuff that he's capable of, the stuff that he do, it is just too much. Guys, this is good for a family night flick for real. Again, like I said, maybe if you got little kids, maybe. And again, I think it's fine for little kids, me personally. But again, like I said, every family is different. Some families are really uptight about what they let the little ones watch. I am, but something like this I would let slide, but everybody's different. The Mask. Check it out. Now, the last one is, this one could be considered a thriller, a horror. I think it all depends on who you ask. If you ask me what I consider this movie to be, I would call this like a suspense thriller with horror. I wouldn't call this a straight up horror, and I wouldn't call it a straight up thriller. We're going to take a look at The Sixth Sense. Now, this is on DVD. Now, of course, this is on Blu-ray, and I really don't have any desire to upgrade this, even though this is one of my favorite films. I know the Blu-ray transfer on this would look incredible, but this particular edition, this particular collection, this is a beautiful, well done collection. I like the way it's presented. It's been in my collection for quite some time. I really do like the way this looks. It is a fantastic presentation for this movie. I mean, I really don't want to get rid of this set. I'm definitely going to hold on to this and not upgrade this. I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for upgrading my Jackie Brown and my my Pulp Fiction sets, because they were very similar to this set for us, the presentation. Very beautiful presentation. They were collector series. I still got them. I didn't trade them in yet, so I'm thinking about holding on to these collections, because this is a very nice edition of the movie, and I don't want to give this particular set up unless they come out with a really high-end Blu-ray set for this. But this is The Sixth Sense. Some of you may have heard the old saying, I see dead people. And if you didn't see the movie and you heard that, it originated from this movie. Bruce Willis, I think his name is Barry Joel Osmond, and Donnie Wahlberg, who's known now for Blue Bloods. His performance was really near the end, very eerie, good performance. But Bruce Willis and Barry Joel Osmond, and I'm sorry, I'm tripping here. I'm leaving out she was in Heredity. I just saw Heredity. I forget her name. She's dynamic. Oh my God, how can I forget her? She did that show, The State of Terror. Like, yo, her name is right here. But she's in this movie. She played his mom. Hold on one second, guys. Let me take a look here, because I don't want to forget her shout out, because she's really good. I forget. Shit. All right, well, so the cast of this movie, the direction of this movie, the director of this movie, M. Night Shyamalan, this is the one that gave him the acclaim. And I think this is his best work, in my opinion. He did a lot of movies. He did some movies that I thought was like, what are you doing? And then he did this, and I can only name a couple that I really liked of his. I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me. If you're an M. Night Shyamalan fan and you like all his work, I'm sorry. I just didn't think all his work was good. But this right here, masterpiece. So this is The Sixth Sense. I think this will be awesome for a family night, even with young kids, because I don't think there's nothing in here that's really over the top for a young kid. Maybe not a toddler, but maybe a kid who's a little older, maybe approaching the teenage years, who can handle this kind of movie. But this is a fantastic movie. If you have not seen this, which I'm going to say why not, but if you haven't seen this movie, find a way to get this movie and watch this movie. This is The Sixth Sense. So let's go ahead and recap our 5 movie night picks. Jumanji, It the reboot, not the original. It the reboot. But if you want to watch the original, that's fine too. It's going to make for a long movie night because that's long. That's over 3 hours. Because again, that's both. That's the younger kids and the older kids all in one shot. Set It Off, awesome. The Mask. if you want a good laugh and you never seen this, or hell, if you did see this will make you laugh every time you watch it. Even if you just skip and fast forward to the parts you like. And The Sixth Sense. This right here is, guys, this is a classic. Go ahead and check it out. So that's your movie picks for 7/25/19. I hope you do get around to watching at least one of these. I hope that you got a couple of them in your collection, if not all of them. It's all about having movies, enjoying movies with your family. I think movies is a great way for families to bond. Have a movie night with your family if you can. If you can't do it every week, I understand. At least once a month or once every other week, if you can get the family to just sit down together and watch a great film. And it don't even have to be the whole night, just 2 hours. Sit your family down and just watch a great film together and just have a great time. This is Dave from the Movie Bay. That was your movie picks for 7/25/19. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.